What is up, guys? John Anthony from masculinedevelopment.com, and today I want to make a video about networking with high-value people. So yesterday Mark and I made a video, Mark Singh, my business partner, we made a podcast actually on why you should be a go-giver and not a go-taker, right? And we talked about how there's two distinct mindsets that people have. There's give and take, right? Givers generally approach every interaction with what can I give, right? How can I give value? How can I make this person's day better? Takers generally ask, what can I take? And the biggest key to meeting high value people is giving, right? So let me give you an example. I get dozens of emails every day from guys that are, saying different things, trying to network with me, people DMing me, people shooting me DMs on Twitter, Instagram, everything else, emails. And if it's a fan, I'll respond. If it's a fan with a question, I try my best to respond. But if it's someone who's trying to do business with me, I almost never respond because A, I don't know you, and B, I don't know, if you can provide any value to my business, right? So I want to tell you the story about how Mark, my business partner, and I met, Mark Singh. And what he did is he started by offering value. So he sent me an email and he basically said, hey man, let me do an interview and, do a press release for you. At the time he had a press release company and, he was saying, hey man, you'll be featured in, ABC and NBC and all these different news networks. And I was like, fuck yeah, great. So we did the interview, started talking. Turns out he's a copywriter. So he helps people with, designing better, convincing copy, which is like the writing for your products, right? He said, hey man, I'd love to do business with you, just give me a percentage of what you make or give me a flat fee, whatever it is. I said, yeah man, hey, check out, my sales pages, see if there's anything you can recommend I do differently. And from there, it was just on, right? We clicked, started, doing a podcast together. We have the Unapologetic Man podcast, which we do every week, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And that's how Mark and I got in touch, right? But it was with him offering value. Right. I got one email recently too from another kid that the first thing he did was he basically said, hey man, let me redesign your sales page for free, right? And I responded immediately, right? Because it's like, oh shit, someone is offering value, right? It's the same on, networking with people on Twitter, right? If you're trying to grow your Twitter following, I've been growing Twitter lately. I've been focused on that game. You can follow me at Masculine John on Twitter. And what you do if you want to get people to follow you is, you just add value, right? So tweet things out that are important, that people want to hear. Retweet people that are in your niche, that, that are offering value. Retweet them and then offer value on top of their tweet, right? So they say something and then retweet and then say value on top of that, right? Add something to the conversation. Don't just be a leech and ask, what can I take, right? And it seems really simple and really obvious, and it seems like it's not going to help you very much, but it really will, guys. So, the next time that you meet someone at a club, for example, that you want to network with, start by offering them value, and compliment their suit, their blazer, their jacket, just add value. What do you do? Hey man, you seem really put together. What do you do? Don't pry, by the way, too. A lot of things that poor people do very quickly, it shows that they're poor, right? So as a business owner myself, whenever I'm asked what I do, I always just say I own a business, or I do affiliate advertising, or I do internet marketing, because I hate going in depth. Because first of all, poor people aren't going to understand what the fuck I do. Second, they're just going to judge it, because what you learn as you become successful and wealthy is poor people are actually the most judgmental people out of everyone, right? So, rich people, they understand how the game is played. They understand that money is good. More money means you can buy your friends and family better gifts for Christmas. You can travel the world. You can get better health care. It's good, right? Money is good. It's not bad. Poor people, they see that, you're doing marketing and convincing people to buy your products. They think, oh, it's manipulative, right? People should just come and buy your things automatically, magically. You shouldn't have to promote them, right? They're fucking stupid. So that's a huge thing too, is don't pry, right? If someone tells you that's rich or successful, they tell you, yeah, I do this, right? Offer value, right? So for example, again, I networked with the guy who owns a pharmaceutical company that does, people be texting me, that does I don't want to give too much detail, but they do a lot of revenue in pharmaceutical stuff, right? And the first thing I did when he said that is I didn't pry. I didn't ask, oh, who's your connection? Who's the guy that that is the key guy that gives you all the money? Because that's a fucking poor person question, right? Poor people, they think, this is the one time I'm going to meet someone who's rich. Let me try to get everything I can from this interaction. It's fucking stupid, right? So instead, I said, oh, cool, I know someone in the supplement industry. He's making his own pre-workout, right? I tied it in, offered value. I said, oh, cool, that's what you do. I have this connection that I know that might be valuable to you at some point, right? Offer value. Don't be a fucking leech, guys. Don't ever be a leech. And it's funny too, because you can always tell when someone is successful because they don't really brag about it, right? And I get there's exceptions, right? Especially on social media, because on social media, it's okay to brag about anything. But in person, generally speaking, people don't brag if they're successful because, again, they don't want the poor mobs, the poor masses fucking annoying them, asking them questions all the time. They don't want manipulative people in their life trying to get at their money. It's understated for the most part, right? Why do you think it is that, guys like, like Bill Gates or, Mark Zuckerberg, they don't wear flashy clothes. They don't do this and that. And there's nothing wrong with wearing flashy clothes, don't get me wrong. But in general, people that are wealthy, they don't really brag about it too much, right? It's the new money that brags, right? It's people that just got a first paycheck for 100K or something. They're the ones that brag. They blow it and they brag, right? But over time, rich people get burned and they understand, okay, I want to have fun with my money. I can have some luxury, but I'm not going to brag, right? And that's why too, a lot of rich people, they live with other rich people in these gated communities, right? I get there's a million different reasons, right? One of the reasons is that there's nice property there, but another is just that, rich people are more refined, right? So, to kind of summarize this video, I'm kind of rambling here, but in general, guys, if you want to network with high value people, do it by offering value first, right? Don't try to take anything, and if you're asking yourself too, how do I offer value, right? Here's a few ways you can offer value. So one is just by smiling and offering good energy. In fact, that's actually the best way to offer value, because anyone can do it, right? Don't be negative, don't be needy, leechy. Just, laugh, smile, be positive, have fun. That's who that's who rich people want to be around because, I know, like myself, for example, if I'm working all day and, just grinding for 14 hours doing work, writing and typing and coding and trying to network with people and answering fans' questions, and then I go out into the real world, outside of my office, I don't want to be inundated with people, who are just negative, right? I just want some fucking present energy, some positivity, some good vibes, Another example, I networked with one guy. I got a picture with him, actually. His name is Julian Blanc. And I didn't really network, so to speak, but, let me tell you the story because I think it has some value. So Julian Blanc, if you don't know, he was one of the world's, I think, best pickup artists ever. But because of that, he would release infield videos of him, pimping and shit. And because of that, the media, they came down on him. The media shamed him. Cost him like millions of dollars in lawsuits, banned him from multiple countries. So he doesn't do pickup anymore. He's in self-help to be safe so he doesn't get screwed by the media. But what I did is I went to one of his seminars many years ago, and I just I walked right in confidently, and I saw he was setting up. I said, "Hey man, can I help you set up? Can I put some chairs over here for the seminar? Can I help you set up?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." I helped him set up. And then I said, "Hey man, can I do anything else?" And he said, "Yeah, just go to the front door. Don't let anyone in unless they're supposed to be in here." I said, "Yeah, sure." Right. Afterwards, we talked a bit. I wasn't in a good place. I just had something bad happen, so I wasn't able to really make that connection go through. But I got a picture with him, and if I really wanted to, I probably could have gone out later that night, seen him in the clubs, and solidified that connection. Maybe gotten his Instagram or something. But the point is, guys, offer value. Don't approach every interaction from what can I take, what can I take, what can I take. Offer value. One quick example before I head into the gym. I remember, I'll never forget, I was at the gym this one time. I was doing squats, and I think I was squatting like 250 or something, which is, fairly heavy, right? So I did 5 or 6 reps, And out of nowhere, this guy, he came up from behind me, and he was this giant jack dude, and he was like, come on, dude, you can do more. You can do way more than that. Do 10 more, right? And I was like, fuck, that's offering value, right? To some people, it would be annoying, because some people just want to do their reps and get out. But to me, it was like, I want to push myself, This guy's kind of being ballsy by doing this, but I don't care. I think it's fucking cool that he's that motivated. Sure, I did 10 more reps, right? That's one example of offering value. If you see someone in the gym and they're struggling, come up and spot them. Say, hey man, come on, two more, easy, easy, easy. Good way to meet people, man. Just offer value. Always approach every interaction by asking the question, what can I give? What can I give? What can I give? How can I add value to this person's life? So again, recap. You can add value by smiling, by helping people with anything, helping them with, business, with small things, whatever it is. Just add value, guys. So hope this helps. I posted a poll on my channel recently asking what you guys want to hear more about in terms of videos, whether it's, I think the 4 options were women, health and fitness, making money, and mindset. So vote on that, please. You can vote by going to my channel, then clicking on the community tab and placing your vote. Subscribe if you like red pill content. I'm going to be putting out videos twice a week. I got the flu for a couple weeks, so I was kind of out of it, didn't put any content out, but I'm back on track. So please subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified when I come out with content, and I will see you guys next time.